Hi everyone, it's Denise here at Practice Makes Pretty. I hope everybody is doing good. It's been so long since I've been on to visit with you guys. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember the last time I posted a video. I'll have to take a look at my channel. I know it's been a really long time though. I just have not been creating a whole lot of anything. So I've been working on some kits which have been in the making for what seems to be months already, but hey, it is what it is, right? Life is busy. That's just the way it is for me. Um, I did want to come on today because I am participating in the August Junk Journal collaboration that is being hosted by Lydia over at Raindrop Lila. It's a month-long collaboration with daily prompts and inspiration to kind of just get you, your creativity, kind of get it jump started in, if you might be getting stumped or just don't know what to do, like if you're making a journal and you don't know what to do inside the journal that day, if you want to just kind of get your juices flowing. It's kind of an assist. But she's done several of these and I've always wanted to join in. She's asked me before and I just couldn't commit, and I was so happy when she asked me to join this last time. um of course I was, I really wanted to participate in it. So even though I couldn't do like a journal, I still wanted to participate in the collaboration when she asked me. So I put together just a little project. I did a kind of a mass make on some little ephemera pockets for that will, eventually make their way into a kit of some kind. But that's what I did. My day is day 13. So here is, if you guys want to kind of pause the video, you can kind of take a look at that. And of course, all the info for the collaboration will be listed down below in the description box. But if you want to take a look here at the list for the days of the month and the prompts for that particular day. I'm day 13, which I've got highlighted there. So I am doing something with flowers. So I chose to go with her fussy cuts. The kits that she's released for this collaboration are amazing, and there's so many of them. The main journal kit that we are all working with is called the Blessing 2, and it is so pretty. I'm going to go over, or try to really quickly just go through some of the pages so you guys can kind of see what the kit is about. But they're so pretty. They are so pretty, you guys. So much to work with in these kits. So she's got, of course, she's got the the actual journal, the journal kit, the journal pages and stuff, but she's also released several other kits like a tags and labels. There's rosebuds wallpaper. She's got romantic backgrounds, fussy cuts, altered artist postcards. I mean, there's so many, vintage ephemera, antique documents, lots and lots of stuff that she's released for this collaboration, and they are all so beautiful, you guys. So I will kind of go through a few of them. I can't go through everything, obviously, because it's just so much, but I'll show you some of what I've used, and some of my favorites from the kits. So there's the prompts and inspiration. And then if you guys are on Instagram, this is everybody participating in the collaboration. So these are all their Instagram handles if you guys want to follow along on Instagram, or if you want to just kind of pop on over there and see what they are doing. Super talented ladies, so many beautiful creations, and I'm sure they would appreciate it so much if you guys would go and give them a follow on their Instagram pages. So I will also link down below, I will try to link down below all the YouTube channels as well. for everybody. So let's move these out of the way for now. So these are my little pockets that I made. So they'll be stuffed with all sorts of goodies. So what I did was I just got a little library pocket, and I used some of the flowers from her fussy cuts and then some of the words as well. I embossed the library pocket, and then I just put down some lace and some cheesecloth, one of the fussy cut flowers, and then just some gold fibers there on the back, just to kind of, you know, give it a little bit of just some pop, a little bit of whimsy. So I've got all these. Like I said, I'm doing kind of a mass make for some kits, but once they are full, this is what they'll look like. Isn't that so much fun? It's just got all kinds of little goodies inside there. So I'll go through that, but before I do, I'm going to show you, I'm just going to kind of go through some of the printables that she has done for this collection. Give me just a second here. Make sure that I am in frame. Okay, so I used this one. I used this rose here and this one here. Super pretty, but aren't those so gorgeous? So there's that. I'm just going to kind of flip through these real quickly. And then this flower here is this one right here. So I kind of cut around some of the stuff because I didn't want it hanging over the edge of the pocket so much. So you'll see, like I have this one here, you'll see where it kind of, like, it lines up right there. So I cut out this here. I left that out. I left out the stems and then one of the leaves down there. But this is that flower there. And that's what I used on the pocket. So super pretty. And then I used up here, you can see the last rose of summer, and that's what I put down at the bottom there. But these fussy cuts are so much fun, you guys. And then I used these butterflies on another project for one of my kits. Let me grab you one really quickly and I'll just show you. It's just a little pocket, but it's so cute. These butterflies, I love, love, love those butterflies. So there's the little pocket there. And that's the butterfly from this kit. I love, love, love these butterflies, you guys. So these are all the fussy cuts. And then these are her, these are not all of them, there's so many, but these are some of my favorites from her tags and labels that she just released. I love this swatch tag right here, so pretty. I use this tag in the pocket here. So pretty, right? I love these frames. Oh, I just love those. So, so pretty. I'm sorry, you guys, the lighting is terrible in my room right now. It's really overcast outside and my lighting is just not great. So here's some of the altered artist postcards, which is another one of her releases right now. I didn't print them all off. These are just some of my favorites. So this one is one that I used in the pocket that I created. This is probably my favorite, but I chose that because it says the last rose of summer. But so pretty, right? And then this one, I love these images here, all three of them. So pretty. And there's so many more than this, you guys. Like these, the tags and labels kit, and then these postcards. There's so many more than what I'm showing you. Now this is the Blessing 2 kit. So I'll go through that. And then, so on this side I printed the Blessing 2. This is the tall journal kit, and then on the reverse I went through and I printed her antique documents on the back side. So the back side's her latest antique documents. Aren't those so pretty? I love that image there. It's beautiful. This is one of my favorites. I just love all of this. So beautiful. And then some of her antique documents there. So I don't want to spend too much time doing this. I don't want you guys to be like, okay, move it along, sister. Super pretty, you guys. So many beautiful colors. I love the bright colors. This is one of my favorites. I just love that. So you guys definitely go over to her Etsy shop and check out her latest releases. This one is so pretty. Oh, I love that. Love that. So that's the those are the antique documents, and then the Blessing 2 tall. That's the tall journal kit. She's got it in the standard as well. And then this one here, these are the Rosebuds wallpaper. And she's got, the pattern is the same, but she's got the background colors in a variety of different colors. So there's the lavender. This one's pink. Oh, I'm so bummed out that the color just seems not true in my video, and I know it's because of my terrible lighting. I'm sorry about that, you guys. So pretty, right? Love all of those. So I used this pattern as well, just to cut out some of the spools for the fibers in the this here, these little fibers that I put in the little pocket. So inside here we've just got all kinds of goodies. Super fun, you know, if you want to just give something to someone. Super fun way to present. Just a few little items to kind of add to your journals. There's some really pretty pink lace, and then you've got the fibers, got the gold and pink. Here's a couple of journaling cards that are also in her latest release. I just put in some embossed parchment paper, which is always so fun to use kind of as a layering element. Here's one of the postcards And then on the back, I just printed off the antique documents in the pink. So you can do some journaling there. Then here's just a Edith Holden tag. Super cute. I put an embossed tag there with the rose. So lots of flowers, everything flowers, guys. Here's just a blue inventory tag. I didn't really do anything with that. And then I've got a couple of guest checks here that I used her fussy cuts on. There's that beautiful rose. I love that. So you guys really don't have to do much to make some ephemera. I mean, all I did was cut out that rose and glue it on there, and it's just a super cute you know, element to have in your journals. You can journal on the back. Here's one in pink with another one of the rose printables there. And then here's one of the tags. So the back's got the rosebud wallpaper. And then I just put a little chiffon rosette at the top with some of these gold fibers that are right here. So super fun. Lots of little goodies to stick in that little pocket. Fun way to present some goodies to some people. If you want to send something, a little something to one of your friends or a little crafty friend. All kinds of ways to use that stuff. You can use the cut aparts. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pause the video 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, I had to go and tend to my puppy. Well, she's not a puppy, she's 17 years old. My little old lady dog. She is the last of the bunch. We had 4 all at once at one time. And she's the last of the Mohicans. She is my baby for sure. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a tough one when her time comes, I'll tell you, because I am a dog mom through and through. I don't even know how I'm going to deal with that, but whatever, you know, what can we do? We know the time is coming, and you kind of just like start preparing yourself. It's so hard. But anyhow, so as I was saying, sorry guys, I didn't mean to get sidetracked with that. As I was saying, her fussy cuts making, you know, like ephemera pieces and things like that so easy, because the images are just beautiful, you guys. They're you can do so much with them. You can make greeting cards, you can make, you know, ephemera for your journals. You can use them to actually decorate the pages themselves. There's so much stuff that you can do with them. I am gonna just put together one of the little pockets with you guys here. Like I said, I've never really done a craft with me before, so bear with me. I mean, I know it's not really much, there's not really much going on with this pocket, but I'll do that with you real quickly. Let me get some of this stuff here that I'm going to use. Get some of my cheesecloth. So I'm going to use just some hot glue, because I just like the way it dries fast. Especially if I'm, you know, working on camera. Seriously, I've been on YouTube a long time, and I don't think I've ever done like any type of tutorial craft with me, mostly because I'm just a super slow crafter in general. So yeah, bear with me guys, be gentle. So this is the lace that I'm using for the background. Isn't that so pretty, you guys? I just love this lace. But this is what I'm putting behind the flower there. So what I did was just cut it in half because I want just a little edge kind of hanging off the side, but I don't want it to come all the way over. So I'm just gonna, and I don't want that edge to show on the inside of the pocket. So I'm just gonna kind of layer it like this. And what I'm gonna do is just run a little line of hot glue here and just kind of pinch it so that it gathers. Oh, hopefully I don't burn myself. So just a little bit of kind of a little line of glue, just like that. And then I'll press this down here. And then I just kind of get some tweezers and just kind of pinch it up just a little bit, just like that, just to kind of give it a little bit more texture, so it's not just flat. And then I'm going to get a little bit of cheesecloth here, just to kind of put on top of that. Just put a little bit of hot glue and dab that down just to kind of hold it in place, because once I put the flower down, it'll hold the whole piece down, so I don't have to put too much there. And then this one here, I'm just going to kind of bring it in so it's not hanging off the side there too much. And then I'm just going to cut out these words here really quickly. The only thing about hot glue is all the glue strings. Hang on just a second. And a really good remedy for that, if you have a lot of glue strings on your project, just use your heat tool. Let it run for a few seconds till it gets hot. You know, if you have a lot of glue strings, and just kind of flash it over your project, and those glue strings will just disappear. You don't want to hold it too long because you don't want it to, you know, if you've got stuff that's kind of delicate, to kind of melt off. But if you just do it, just let it, like I said, let it get hot first, and then just kind of flash it over your project, and those heat strings will just disappear. Okay, so here's the here is the flower that I'm going to use. Let me get some of this stuff. I like to put some of this stuff behind, just to kind of, I just love the way that looks. I think it's so pretty. I love little pops of gold. And you guys, you don't need a whole lot of this stuff, truly. I use very little. So I'll just, what I'll do, what side do I want it on? I think I want it on this side. So I'll just put a little bit of glue, and then just kind of pop that on there. Sorry, I'm not even in camera. So if you just put a little bit there, and then I think I want some more down at the bottom, so I want it to stick out right here. So I'll put some more glue right here. Whoops, I'm not even in camera. So I want the fibers to kind of stick out right down here. So I'm just going to apply some more of that hot glue right down here. And then I'll just pop that on there like that. And then just kind of feather those gold fibers outward so that they show up from behind the image like that. And then when you put it down right there, they show up real pretty. So sweet, right? So I am just gonna run a little bit of glue there on the back and just pop that down right there, and then I'll just turn it over and just kind of press it. You can do it on the front side, but it's hot. So I always just turn it over. So there's that, and then I will just pop this right down here. See, I've already got glue strings everywhere. That's okay. Same with this one. Excuse my brown nail. I'm in desperate need of a manicure, and I was playing with, well, I just bought this nail polish and I wanted to test the color, but I didn't want to do all of my nails right away, so I just put it on the one because I wanted to see what it looked like. So so there's the pocket. Super easy, right? I mean, you guys don't have to do a whole lot. And then you can start filling it. Oh, I still need to glue those down. Let's do that real quick. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I need to refill this glue. It's running a little low. All right. So this one will just stick right there. And then we'll do the same with this pink one. Yeah, I would totally do more craft with me's if I wasn't so darn slow, you guys. You guys would get so bored. You would get so bored. You'd be like, really, Denise? Come on, step on it, sister. But what do you do, right? So where are we going to put this? I think I'll put that right there. So see, you have plenty of writing space on the back, and it's a pretty, just trim off those edges so they don't catch in my pocket. You don't have to trim those off. The only reason I'm doing that is because they'll catch when I try to slide them into those pockets. Okay, so there's those. And then let's put that up. We've got some tags. These little bows, I made these out of raffia ribbon, you guys. I love that raffia ribbon. I just, let me show you which one it is, because I really like using it. So this is how it comes, and I just, if you cut yourself a piece, you can just open it up and make little bows. And I love how it's like crinkly. So these ones I just kind of tied in a knot in the center, but I've actually used them to make bows, and they come out so pretty, you guys. I love the crinkled look. But yeah, that's just that raffia ribbon. And if you just unfold it, it's so much fun to work with. And that's what I used to top those little journaling cards there. Super cute. So we've got these, which are in her latest release. We've got a couple of journaling cards with the guest checks. And then here's one of those tags. I've got one of the embossed cards that I just topped off with some seam binding. There's one of her altered artist postcards that will stick in there, and then an inventory tag. So we'll just kind of stack them up. I can put the guest checks at the back. We'll start sticking them in there. I don't want to stick everything in just yet because I want to be able to fit that lace in there. Let's see. Otherwise it won't go in. It won't cooperate. It won't slide in all the way I want it to. It'll get all bunched up. And then we'll put these little tags in front. And then this one can go right there and just slide them all down. Super cute. And then we can pop this guy right in the front here. Did he push one of my tags down? Sure did. Hang on here. Pull that back up. There we go. See, isn't that so cute? Love, love, love it. Super fun, you guys. So let's make something else. Let's do actually, I don't really want to work with anything coffee stained right now. Let's do this little index card. Use a doily. What else? I've got several of her fussy cuts here that I've already kind of cut apart. Let's see here. Oh, that's cute. So we will, sorry, I'm making a mess over here. Don't mind me. Move that aside. So we're just gonna put this down. Then we'll put some kind of on these little doilies. Are kind of, they're easy to work with, but you got to be kind of careful with your glue because it'll really seep through because of all the holes. So we'll just put that, is that centered? Just kind of slide it down a tiny bit. There we go. Just kind of press it on there real quick. And then we could put that right there. There's that one. This is the same thing. It's just a mirror image. So do I want to put some lace behind that or maybe some more cheesecloth? Let's see how some cheesecloth looks. Cheesecloth would look really pretty. Yeah, let's do that. Put a little bit of cheesecloth there. Just kind of put that just to kind of hold it down. And then we'll fold that in just a little bit so it's not sticking off too far. Do I want to put some more of these little gold fibers? Why not, huh? Let's do some of that. I tell you guys, these fussy cuts really make it easy to create some really fun pieces for your journals, and quickly too. Like, it's not gonna take forever. See how cute is that? Let's put some of her little cut aparts. Let's see. How about, do I want to put in the Sweet Land of Dreams? I could do that. Right up there. Let's do that. There we go. Isn't that so cute? I think so. How fun is that? Let's see, what else? We could do this little envelope. Little glassine envelope. Let's see here. I really, really love this image. I wish I had something bigger to work with. Close by. I don't want to have to cut that apart. Let's see. This is super cute too, you guys. So it's a mirror image, so you can, it's just like a little journaling card that you can stick in. So sweet. Will that one fit? I guess that one will fit. But do you see what I mean? You don't have to do much. What else do we want to do? Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna play with one of these butterflies. I cut them out and then just kind of put them to the side so I could work with them later. Do it there. Ah, that's pretty. Do I want a white one or a blue one? That one's pretty too. I think I'm going to do the blue. Yep, let's go with blue. And then again, you guys, I love using cheesecloth so much. This one I'll use some glue, just to kind of, don't have to use a whole lot because I'm going to put some hot glue behind that butterfly, but just to kind of position the cheesecloth. Super pretty. I love playing with her. I've been playing a lot with her fussy cuts. Her printables are just so pretty. I love them. Love, love, love them. And I'm going to put a little bit of gold fibers right behind here. just so it kind of peeks out from underneath. Don't want too much, just a little bit. See how pretty is that? And then we'll just pop that down. Right there. See, isn't that so cute, you guys? What can we put here? Let's put this 1801. Should I put that here somewhere? Does it even need anything else? I don't think it needs anything else. No, I'm not putting anything else. And then you can just stick some little goodies inside there, some little tags, or put some of these, here's some more of her little fussy cut flowers that I cut apart. Can stick some of these in there. Maybe a little bit of lace to give to someone, right? You can pop a little journaling card or a tag. Here's a, what else do I have hanging out over here? Here's an embossed tag that we could stick in there. Super cute, you guys. So yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with her fussy cuts. So much fun to be had, everybody. So many pretties that you can make. Please go give her shop a look, and hopefully you guys will pick up some goodies. Sorry for my big mess here. Like I said, I am not very good at doing craft with me's. Maybe I'll do some more in the future, where hopefully I'll be a little bit better prepared, but I just wanted to show you some of the ways that you could use her fussy cuts, and show you all the pretty flowers. Since my day was flower, there's my share, you guys. Anyhow, go give Lydia a follow, go check out her Etsy shop, and hopefully you guys will find something fun to play with. Isn't that so cute? There's the little glassine envelope with some goodies inside, and then there's my little pocket that will eventually, like I said, this will eventually make its way into a kit at some point. So that's my share, everybody. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. Head on over to Lydia's shop. You guys join in the collaboration, and tag Lydia with your shares. She would love to see them. So anyhow, thank you all for watching, and thank you for your patience, and hopefully I will be back again very soon. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye bye.